Transportation in plants. Like animals, plants need to transport various substances like water, minerals, and food from one part of the plant to another part. Plants absorb nitrogen, phosphorus, and other minerals from the soil by roots. Water and minerals are absorbed by the plants by roots and are transported to the leaves. Plants use slow transport system, but large as required in tall plants to transport energy from leaves and raw materials from roots. Two types of vascular tissues are found in plants, and these tissues are xylem and phloem, which help in transportation. Xylem transports water and minerals obtained from the soil, and phloem transports products of photosynthesis, that is the glucose, which is the food material, and they transport this food from leaves to other parts of the plants. Xylem vessels, xylem tracheids of the roots, these are the components of the xylem. So xylem vessels, xylem tracheids of the roots, stems and leaves are connected to form a continuous system in xylem cells to transport water to all the parts of the plants. Cells in the roots which are in direct contact with the soil take up ions, which creates a concentration difference between the roots and the soil. Because of this concentration difference, water moves from the soil to the roots by diffusion. So water and minerals are absorbed by the root hair first by diffusion. Then from the root hairs, the water and minerals are passed from cell to cell by osmosis and reach the root xylem. Xylem of the roots push the water upwards. Here one thing we have to remember, that the transportation of water in the xylem vessel is always in the upward direction, from the soil to the stem towards the upward direction. Plants use different mechanisms to pull water upwards through xylem. Like firstly, water is lost through stomata, which is replaced by water absorbed by the roots. During the daytime, continuously loss of water take place due to evaporation. So evaporation of water from leaf creates a suction force, suction pull, and it pulls the water upwards. It is similar to the water which is sucked through a straw pipe when we drink cold drink from a cold drink bottle. The pressure at the top of the xylem vessels is lowered, whereas the pressure at the bottom of the xylem vessel remains high. Due to this, water flows up towards the xylem vessels into the leaves. Now, one important question arises: how is the pressure at the top of the xylem vessel gets reduced? The pressure at the top of the xylem vessels in a plant is reduced due to transpiration. And we know that loss of water in the form of water vapor is known as transpiration. What are the important functions of transpiration? The number one, transpiration regulates temperature and it helps in absorption of water and minerals, and upward movement of water and minerals takes place due to this transpiration. When stomata are open during the day, large amount of water is lost, and thus upward movement of water also becomes more. Similarly, phloem also transports soluble products of photosynthesis, amino acids, and other substances. The transport of soluble products of photosynthesis is known as translocation. So here the food substances are translocated from one part of the plant to another part. The substances are transported to the storage organs of the roots, fruits, and seeds. The translocation takes place with the help of adjacent companion cells. The movement of the food particles is bidirectional, that is, in both upward and downward. For example, when the buds grow, they need more energy. So this energy and sugar which are stored in the root or stem would be transported to the buds, as sugar is an energy giving molecule. So this is how transportation occurs in plants. Thank you.